Well, hello, and welcome to First United Methodist Church in Waukesha and our Easter Benefit live stream concert. Thanks for tuning in live or watching this in replay. I'm Bill Peterson, and we're going to share some music with you tonight, hoping to inspire you to support two vital ministries, ACAP of Waukesha, that's the Adaptive Community Approach Program that meets right here in our church building, and UMCOR, the United Methodist Committee on Relief. Our friend Tony Linz is at the controls tonight. Hi, Tony. As we're also testing out our streaming technology, so we'll be ready to live stream as we get closer to resuming in-person worship. But I'll talk about that more later in the program. So throughout the concert, we're going to be sharing info about ACAP and about UMCOR and how you can make donations to support them. These are the two ministries that we're supporting in our Easter offering this year at First Church. What you'll see on the screen are links to our church giving page and QR codes, and you're going to see links and QR codes for the ministries as well. The way you use those QR codes, if you're not familiar with it, is you can hold up a smartphone or a tablet that has a camera, turn on your camera app, and most of these smart devices are going to go right to the link that we've put in those QR codes. So let's get started with some music. This first set of songs is in support of ACAP. This first one is by a band called One Republic. And when I hear this, I just think of the brave souls of ACAP. The organization is a group of people that support the community with their abilities, even though they have they're otherly abled. They have disabilities and other problems. So you'll see some of that in some pictures and some slideshows and videos a little bit later. But right now I'm going to sing I Lived by One Republic.
Take that jump, you don't fear the fall. But when the water rises, you build a wall. But when the crowd screams out, they scream out your name. And hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know is to give it all you have. I hope that you don't suffer, but you take the pain. And hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. With every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when the sun goes down, I hope you'll raise your cup. I wish that I could witness all your joy, all your pain, but until that moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. With every broken bone, I swear I lived. Whoa, 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 with every broken bone, I swear I live. With every broken bone, I swear I live. I did it all. I did it all. every second this world could give. I saw so many places for things that I did. With every broken bone, I swear I live. With every broken bone, I swear I live.
So that's our first song of the evening, I Live by One Republic. The next one takes more of a worshipful tone. This is a Lauren Daigle song that I just think is beautiful. And again, it kind of speaks to my heart in regard to ACAP and the programs that they promote and the members that participate in those programs. So throughout the live stream here, take a look at the website for ACAP and see the programs that they promote. We're going to share a little bit more information about that. And then on the screen too, we'll share our giving information for First Church. You can go and pay online for your donations. There's a link to our giving page and a PayPal button on there, or you can mail in a check. If you go to the PayPal or mail in a check, then on the memo line or on the special instructions, indicate Easter and choose either UMCOR or ACAP, or just say Easter, and we'll divide it up between the two. This is Lauren Daigle's I'll Say, or You Say.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. You say that I'm yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. You I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. You say that I'm yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. Oh, I believe. I believe what you say of me. I believe. Taking all I have now, I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God, and you'll have every victory. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. You say that I'm yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. I believe. Yes, I believe what you say of me. I believe. Yes, I believe.
Thanks. Looks like we got about 18 people watching. I really appreciate that. There is a chat open. You're welcome to put chat information in there. I don't know if you don't log into YouTube, you may not be able to do the chat, or if you're watching on a big screen TV because you want to see all the pores open in my face, then you probably don't see the chat up there. But if you're on a computer and you want to do a chat, then throw some stuff in there. This is the first original song of the night. I had the good fortune, Luann, one of the members here at church, organizes a group called the Memory Cafe that would get together once a month, people with Alzheimer's, dementia, and memory problems, and their caretakers. They would get together to try to forget some of what was going on around them in their lives. And she put on a little songwriters workshop that I was able to run, and I put this song together, and I think because of the community of ACAP and how they support each other, I think it's a great song to sing for ACAP as well. It's called the Memory Cafe.
A place where our past and our future can find us. We pour out our stories and jokes with some coffee and tea. Light from familiar faces keep shadows behind us. With some milk and some honey we stir up some memories. With decades of wisdom imparted. Eugene's a gardener, he's brought so much color to life. Christy's a healer, good-natured as she is good-hearted. And Nancy's the comic relief to keep everything light. Come find a seat in the sunshine, put all your worries away. We take it easy and we keep it light here in the Memory Cafe. Oh yeah. Judy's a singer, Shirley finds joy when she's dancing. Terry and Jeff nourish souls when they bake and they cook. Donna and Kyla get crafty with anything handy, while Dick really likes to just kick back and read a good book. There is a place that we've all got to laugh and to learn and to play. You know the day and time, you know the spot, oh we call it the Memory Cafe. Come find a seat in the sunshine, put all your worries away. We take it easy and we keep it light here in the Memory Cafe. Oh yeah. Well, Mary and Chuck love to walk and to hike. Bob and Jerome had to work their whole lives. Bill fills our hearts up with Joan by his side, and they make such a rich blend today here in the Memory Cafe. Oh yeah. So come find a seat in the sunshine, put all your worries away. We take it easy and we keep it light here in the Memory Cafe. There is a place that we've all got to laugh and to learn and to play. You know the day and time, you know the spot, we call it the Memory Cafe. Oh yeah, yeah, Memory Cafe, Memory Cafe. So looks like we got Jane and Diane out there chatting with us. Hello. Glad you could join us. Make sure you tune in for Palm Sunday service tomorrow. It's a beautiful one. We pre-recorded that just so you could enjoy that on Palm Sunday. For those of you in the replay, we're playing this on Palm Sunday Eve. This is another song that I wrote. This is called Useless Things. And I grew up with a lot of stuff and had to build my own toys sometimes. So that's part of the inspiration for this. And then part of it was my daughter was interning at a place called Pathfinders in Milwaukee,
But again, when we underestimate the people who take part in the programs at ACAP, it kind of reminds me of this song. That's why I chose this one. Useless things. In a corner room with the door shut tight, but the shade left high, inviting daylight. There's a broken boy in a sunlit ring, sitting on the floor with all his useless things. An old forgotten Sunday Times, broken sticks in a ball of twine, a little foil to make it shine in the diamond shape of a handmade kite. Maybe he'll just step outside and test his wings in the open sky. When the cold wind blows and the blackbirds fight, he could turn his back and just take flight. Against a clouded sky there is a bird that sings to know there's still some light behind the darkening. A ray of hope could shine through all the suffering if you could make things fly out of useless things. In a corner room of a civic hall, there's a broken girl, her back against the wall. She's speaking to a man in a sunlit ring, looking through the file of all her useless things. A long-forgotten college dream, a broken home since she was 13 when her mother died. With her father gone, she had to raise a sister on her own. We've got a job that might be good. You counsel teens in the neighborhood. Well, they're hard to reach, but they're ours to save, and they might just listen to someone brave. Against a clouded sky there is a bird that sings to know there's still some light behind the darkening. A ray of hope to shine through all the suffering. You can make things fly out of useless things. Against a clouded sky there is a bird that sings to know there's still some light behind the darkening. A ray of hope could shine through all the suffering if you can make things arise. If you can make things shine, if you can make things fly out of useless things, out of useless things, out of useless things. Well, thanks again for hanging out with us here tonight or tuning in for the replay. We're having a good time here streaming for the first time and trying to support ACAP and UMCOR through our Easter offering. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to put a slideshow up, and what we're going to do is show you a number of pictures of the people in the ACAP programs using our church facilities and also using the facilities at their Art 333 studio. So we hope you enjoy those pictures while I sing this song from The Greatest Showman. If my friend Ann is out there, she loves that movie, and hopefully she can tune in and sing along with some of the Greatest Showman tunes I'm going to share tonight. This is called This Is Me, and it just makes me think of these underestimated folks at ACAP. Not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
learn to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. Won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. We are glorious. And when the sharpest words want to cut me down, gonna send the flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades, reaching for the sun. We are warriors, well, that's what we become. Won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. We are glorious. And when the sharpest words want to cut me down, gonna send the flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing I'm not worthy of. And when the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send the flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is proof, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Thanks. I hope you enjoyed that and enjoyed those pictures of the folks at ACAP working here in our church facilities. Coming up in a little while here, we're going to have a scroll that highlights the ACAP programs and things of that nature. But first, I'm going to play a little original song for you called "Bottle on the Beach." Again, it's a metaphor for the things we look at and underestimate. So this is an original tune. If I can find where I'm playing here.
Found a broken bottle on the beach. Wouldn't fetch much in a market, though it's just a single piece. But I'd like to think it was shared on some occasion, for a wedding toast, or a christening, or a New Year's celebration. For all you know, there's not much more to see. just another broken bottle on the beach. The label has been washed off by the tide. There's no telling what it used to be or what it held inside, but I'd like to think it soothed somebody's worry, that it calmed a soul when they'd lost control, or it gave somebody courage. For all you know, there's not much more to see. It's just another broken bottle on the beach. I pray it wasn't thrown with hope from some deserted island, with a message from some desperate one, thinking some kind heart would find it. From where I stand, it's easier to see. It's another broken bottle just like me. The edges have been worn down by the sand. There's no danger now to lift it up and hold it in your hand. And I'd like to think it was once held with affection. Someone felt a kiss when it touched their lips, and it warms their recollection. For all you know, there's not much more to see. Just another broken bottle on the beach. And from where we stand, that's all we'll ever see. Just another broken bottle on the beach. Looks like we've got Gary and Larilyn out there. Thank you so much. We've got someone logged into the FUMC Waukesha church account saying thanks to us. Well, thanks to the clergy and staff and everyone who puts together the video worship here. We've got Greg and John and Wendy, and we just got a full court press on these videos, and it's really appreciated. All right, just another show tune for Ann if she's on. Anyone else who's a fan of The Greatest Showman. It's a beautiful movie with a lot of great music in it, so check that out. And check out ACAP. We're going to run the scroll now for the ACAP. We're going to do that on the next song. Sorry, Tony. I got my script wrong. I initially had it here. So we're going to move that to the last song of the set for ACAP. But I'm going to sing this show tune for you now. Close my eyes, I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in the world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, brilliant colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. Think of what the world would be, vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Behold, every room of it is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our mind. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. Think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say you'll bring me along to the world you see. The world I close my eyes to see, I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. Think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
So credit Hugh Jackman and the Greatest Showman cast for that song. It's beautiful stuff. So this is the final song in the ACAP set. And after this, we're going to share a video with you. But right now, we're going to share a scroll of information from the... I pulled a lot of this from the website for ACAP. I checked in with the ACAP folks, and they said it was a good set of stuff to share. But they just have so much going on there. You really have to check out all the programs. They've got community outreach, art. They've got an art building and an art facility, that's a studio, and they do work with the Waukesha Civic Theater doing plays. So read all that there and check out their website. But by all means, also check out the QR code or the link to our giving page and support ACAP with your dollars if you're moved and inspired by them as I am. So you'll indulge me a little bit on Louis Armstrong's Wonderful World. I changed the lyrics a little bit here. I changed babies to my grandson Aiden. And then I do a little COVID-19 modification here as well.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see 'em bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends wear their masks, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. I hear Aiden cry, I watch him grow. He'll learn much more than I'll ever know, and nothing to myself. What a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. So next up, we've got a 1-minute video that the folks from ACAP put together, the program members and the participants of ACAP. They offer so much to the community, and make sure you help them out with our Easter offering here at First Church this year. They wanted me to share this 1-minute video with you because they're always promoting community and kindness and respect, and they wanted me to share the video that they put together on National Kindness Day last November. So please enjoy this video and then consider ways that you can be supportive of ACAP. Thank you. We'll roll the video now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. They're a really inspiring group, and we're proud to have them as building partners with us and ministry partners with us. And every Easter we pick out a couple of ministries or missions to make our special offering here at First Church. And this year it was ACAP, the Adaptive Community Approach Program, and now UMCOR, the United Methodist Committee on Relief. And they provide training and targeted disaster relief and support for a lot of worldwide causes besides natural disasters, global health, hunger, poverty, water, and sanitation. So take some time to visit their website at some point. It's kind of like ACAP's breadth. There's so much going on there. The other great thing about UMCOR, though, is since they're the mission arm of the United Methodist Church, the worldwide churches, the United Methodist churches, all pay in to cover all the administrative costs of UMCOR. So when you make a donation, 100% of that donation goes to disaster relief to support UMCOR. And thinking about that made me think of this first song. This is a favorite spiritual song when gathering for mission projects. We are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord, we are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord, and we pray that all unity will one day be restored, and they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yeah, they'll know we are Christians by our love. We will walk with each other, we will walk hand in hand, we will walk with each other, we will walk hand in hand, and together we'll spread the news that God is in our land, and they'll know we we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. And we'll guard each other's dignity and save each other's pride. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love.
So that was a kind of quick one there for us. That gets into the first original song of the UMCOR set. This song, I grew up in the Susquehanna River Valley of northern Pennsylvania, and in 1972, it just wouldn't stop raining. Hurricane Agnes in June just dumped buckets of rain in the Susquehanna River Valley, and my house was pretty much wiped out. So for the past 5 years, I've done a disaster relief benefit like this. So I have a number of disaster relief songs, and I've written a couple, actually. So this one is kind of tied to that theme. This is called Lost and Found, about how all of us sometimes feel that we've lost everything, but if we look around us, there's paradise behind us, and we can grow back better than ever. This is called Lost and Found.
I was born in a town that was founded between two rivers, where the roots could grow long and the branches were strong and high. But in the year I was 8, things went gray and it rained forever. And when the flood cleared its banks, it erased what I knew was life. When all the things you thought you knew no longer are a part of you, you could close your eyes and let the light go dark. But if you open up your eyes, you may begin to see in time all we ever really own is who we are. Dad and Mom moved us on and we stood on them like two mountains. We were sure on our feet another flood would never reach our hearts. But Mama drifted like sand and our dad had an active fault line. I was barely a teen when the foundation split apart. When everyone you've held on to no longer can be there for you, it doesn't make much sense to run away or hide. And if you take a look around, we all live in the lost and found. And no matter where you run, that's what you'll find. Don't you close your eyes and let the light go dark, because the only thing you own is who you are. It doesn't make much sense to run away or hide. And no matter where you run, that's what you'll find. Now you're out on your own and you feel like you're on an island. But friends and the things you would cling to are out of reach. You can find paradise if you take time and look behind you. And you shouldn't expect any rescuers on your beach. For all the things you miss right now, you learn to need and love somehow. When you held them close and you gave them enough time. So if you learn to stand your ground, what you lost might still be found. And you can move ahead to what you'll be in life. Don't you close your eyes or let the light go dark. The only thing you own is who you are. And if you take a look around, we all live in the lost and found. And no matter where you run, that's what you'll find.
So Cheryl Prince is on. That's who's got the Waukesha account. Good to see you out there, Cheryl. Diane is enjoying Wonderful World. That was music at her wedding. I'm glad that we could bring a joyful memory to you. Since this is the United Methodist Church and we're singing about a United Methodist ministry, I've got a few more songs in the set that are spiritual in nature. And this is a favorite that we do in worship. Someday soon we'll be able to do in-person worship again. We'll talk about that in the next set. But hope you enjoy this one. This is Thy Word. Michael W. Smith version.
Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. When I feel afraid, think I've lost my way, still you're there right beside me. Nothing will I fear as long as you are near. Please be near me to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will not forget my love for you, and yet my heart forever is wandering. Jesus, be my guide, hold me at your side. I will love you to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
All right. This next tune, how are we doing on time here? We're moving right along. This next tune is an original song again. It's called Traveling Light. So going along with that, Thy Word is a lamp. People who are affected by these natural disasters are in darkness, really. They've lost electricity, so they're literally in darkness, or they've lost everything that they care about and don't know how they're going to build back. So this song is about emphasizing and looking at the things that are really the most important, or shining a light on the things that you think need help, or being a light for other people. So this is called Traveling Light, and this is an original song.
Some things you carry now, the weight of them wears you out. It's hard to get along or move ahead, let alone to climb. Lay some burdens down, things you don't need hanging around. You could reach a height if you set your mind on traveling light. Sometimes when darkness falls, it has a ceiling and four walls. You can't rise above or work around, something you gotta go through. Across that darkened room, an outline door cuts through the gloom. There's a friend outside who can be your guide in your traveling light. When you're traveling light, you can see the world around. You can hold the things that matter most when your arms can open wide. It's not about how much you can bear, It's all about the things you choose to carry. You could reach a height if you set your mind on traveling light. I pray your road is long and you find friends as you drive on. You'll meet sunny days and cold gray rains, more than a storm or two. Take them as they come, in light of all you've seen and done. You'll have room inside to share the ride when you're traveling light. And when you're traveling light, you can see the world around. You can hold the things that matter most. Your arms can open wide. It's not about how much you can bear. It's all about the things you choose to carry. You can reach a height if you set your mind on traveling light. And when you travel in light, you can see the world around. You can hold the things that matter most when your heart is open wide. It's not about how much you can bear. It's all about the things you choose to carry. You could change a life if you learn to shine your traveling light. You'll have room inside to share the ride if you travel in light. And you can reach a height if you set your mind on traveling light.
So that was Traveling Light. This next one is a happier tune. It's about the weather getting nicer and sitting outside and playing your guitar, thinking about the simple things that we should all be thankful for. Just remember from the UMCOR side of things that those simple things that we take for granted are much harder to come by for people in disasters. So we can put up the giving information again. Make sure that you send in a check, mark it for UMCOR or ACAP, or go to our PayPal, and on the special instructions line, put Easter UMCOR, Easter ACAP, or just Easter, and we'll direct it to both of those ministries. This is called A Simple Song, and it's another original. Found some shade beneath a maple tree in the middle of my lawn. I brought my old guitar with me to write a simple song. Well, the bills can wait, they'll still be late if I sit a while and play. And I could use a simple song today. I know life can seem a bit extreme. Things get complicated, and we can waste our years obsessed on fears just to find some we overrated. But with time to think, I find simple things that I never thought to say. So I put them all in a simple song and play. Well, the sun is high and I still have sky above me. There are people in my life who truly love me. I've got food enough to eat and a warm, safe place to sleep, and time enough to sit a while and play. So I'll play for you this simple song today. Well, we
work to earn what we deserve, but the best things we take for granted. Without the simple grace to appreciate all the fortune that we've been handed. But with time to think, it seems a simple thing just to share a word of thanks. So I think of all of those things that I should say, and I put them all in a simple song and play. I sing the sun is high and I still have sky above me. There are people in my life who truly love me. And I've got food enough to eat and a warm, safe place to sleep. Time enough to sit a while and play. So I'll play for you a simple song of thanks, and I'll sing for you this simple song today.
That's called a simple song. So again, don't forget we're supporting UMCOR tonight. We're supporting ACAP. And we're also trying out the new sound system, or not sound system, but video system and streaming capabilities here at our church. We're learning a few things, so knocking off some of the hard edges so that we can do an in-person worship here eventually soon, and then continue to do live stream and recorded things. This is a favorite song of the church. This is called Breathe. This is a Michael W. Smith version.
This is the air I breathe. This is the air I breathe. Your holy presence living in me. This is my daily bread. This is my daily bread. Your very word spoken to me, and I'm desperate for you, and I'm lost without you. This is the air I breathe. This is the air I breathe. Your holy presence living in me. This is my daily bread. This is my daily bread. Your every word spoken to me, and I'm desperate for you, and I'm lost without you, and I'm desperate for you. Oh, I'm lost without you. This is the air I breathe. This is the air I breathe. It's Michael W. Smith's version of Breathe. Who have we got out here in the chat?
We've got co-worker Kristen, good to see you out there. Sue's out there. Diane, Larilyn, thank you so much for tuning in and checking things out. We got 25 people total watching. And if they didn't click right through from Facebook, I don't know that shows up. All right, this is a quick Cat Stevens tune, again related to gusts of wind and whatnot. And it's just a beautiful song. Get you thinking about UMCOR. I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, I think that God really knows. I sat upon the setting sun, but never, I never wanted water once. No, never. I listen to my words, but they fall far below. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. I swam upon the devil's lake, but never, I never make the same mistake. No, never. I listen to the wind of my soul. That's The Wind by Cat Stevens. And this is the last song in the UMCOR set. And then we're going to talk a little bit about UMCOR and show you a year-end 2020 review video that the UMCOR sites shared with us before we go on to our final set of the evening. So thanks for hanging out with us. We got 23 people watching right now, it looks like, and chatting up a storm. Appreciate you talking with one another and sharing information. Hopefully you're checking out some of the links and ministries that we're talking about here. This last song is another original tune called Just a Little Piece, and I specifically wrote it for disaster relief gigs that I've been doing the past few years. And last year I actually got to do a live one at the end of July. I got a nice slot at Mama D's to play outdoors where it was safe. This is called Just a Little Piece. Forces gather in the ocean, from the south and from the east, drawing strength from warmer waters. Sheer velocities increase. They advance toward the coastline, with the islands in their eyes. Our alarm becomes a siren as the categories rise from 3 to 4 to 5. We're not looking for a war. Some will defend, some will retreat. We've been through this fight before. Give us just a little peace. We want just a little peace. Give us just a little peace. We've been through this fight before. We're not looking for a war. We want just a little peace. And with our paradise invaded, where the wind and the rain converge, full power on display there, as the surf becomes a surge. Some have lost a home and business,
We have lost entire towns with no power to rebuild them. Where is mercy to be found? Pray our hope has not been drowned. We're not asking for it all. If you can help us in the least, if you have more than enough, we need just a little peace. We need just a little peace. We need just a little peace. If you can find it in your heart, we're not asking for it all. We need just a little peace. So don't give until it hurts. Just give until it heals. You might be surprised the little time it takes to save a life, and you might like how it feels to give just a little peace. We need just a little peace. If you can find it in your heart, we won't ask for any more. We need just a little peace. Just a little peace. Just a little peace.
So that completes our set of songs for UMCOR. What we're going to do now is we have a nice 1-minute video of the year in review from UMCOR, so you can see the amazing things they've done around the world, even during this pandemic time. And then we've got another about half-hour set of songs about our church and about the services coming up. Yeah, if you can take it to the video now, Tony, thank you. Thanks for sticking around with us here on the evening before Palm Sunday. For those of you who are watching this live, you're able to replay this as well. So share this link with friends. Come back, hopefully if you're watching this with a replay, you're moved by some of what we're sharing here. And you can share the link and replay that. As I promised you in the beginning here, we're going to talk a little bit about what we're doing here in the sanctuary. You see, we're all decorated for Palm Sunday, and we've already recorded the service that's going to play on our Palm Sunday tomorrow. We'd love to be able to meet in person here, especially this Easter, but we have a policy here to do no harm for our congregation and our community. This concert was planned as a streaming event in part to help ready us for the transition for when we do have people here attending worship and others who need to attend virtually for their own safety and health. A letter went out just this week from our church to members explaining the details of our transition plans. We're following the guidelines of the Wisconsin Council of Churches, and it is unsafe for us to restart in-person events until more than 50% of us in the population have been fully vaccinated. It would be the safest when it's over 75% fully vaccinated. As of this afternoon, Waukesha County is at 19% fully vaccinated. Our church office would like to know for church members if you've gotten your vaccinations, so share the news with them if you receive it, and we'll have a better gauge and idea of where we stand. In the meantime, please do enjoy our video worships. They're right here on this YouTube channel. If you enjoy what you're seeing here tonight, subscribe. Look on our webpage on Sunday mornings, 6 a.m. Typically our recordings are available. And like I said earlier, there's a great team putting those things together. Tomorrow, you really need to tune in. I got a preview of it, and my eyes were sweating. I don't cry, but I sweat in a manly way through my eyes. And stick around to the end of it, because John Schaefer shares his usual postlude for Palm Sunday. If you've been in service, you know what that is. And Greg Carpenter has put together a beautiful video of many of your friendly faces in a palm parade. So please tune in for that. So now I'm going to share a number of songs that either you know from service, or I was inspired to write because of service here at First Church. And the first one is one that I wrote. So as we sing here and go through some tunes, hopefully you're entertained. We'll be putting up on the screen the logo and website for our main church page. Go out there. If you're not a member of our church, check it out. See if it's something that is of interest to you. And we've got a lot going on here, even through COVID times. We're still very much an outreach church. We do a monthly drive-through mission that's COVID safe, and it's incredible outreach for the community. This first song of this set is called Sweet Serenity, and it's based on the Serenity prayer.
Lately, I can hear a whisper on the breeze. I believe it's a message and that I should be listening. Though I strain to be near it, there's too much wind to hear it clearly. But I'm afraid if I find shelter that the whisper might be lost completely. These days, there are shadows moving not far down the road. Maybe the shape of things to come, or something I should know. Do my old eyes lack the vision, or does the weight of indecision fill my soul? Because I'm standing still, not knowing if it's something to be running toward or from. Sweet serenity, come and visit me, and I don't mind if you spend some time. Sweet serenity, come and be with me, and it's alright if you stay this time. Because these days, the world is falling down around my head. I may need your strength to lift myself or to help a fallen friend. The hardest thing is knowing how to stand up for the things that I believe. When there's someone looking down on me, or someone else is pulling on my sleeve. Sweet serenity, come and visit me, and I don't mind if you spend some time. Sweet serenity, come and be with me, and it's alright if you stay this time. Give me patience, give me hope when I'm tangled in the rope of my uncertainty. Don't let it strangle me. Give me courage, give me strength to fight the battles I should face when the pain I see is in my power to help relieve. right and when to show my children. Some days we have to show some grace and accept defeat. Sweet Serenity, come and visit me, and I don't mind if you spend some time. Sweet Serenity, come and be with me, and it's alright if you stay this time. Sweet Serenity, come and be with me, it's dark outside. Could you stay tonight? It gets cold sometimes. Could you stay tonight? That's Sweet Serenity. So once again, check out our church webpage. If you like what you see, try to take a look at some of our worship services. This is a Hillsong version of Shout to the Lord. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is no one like you. All of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength, let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship you. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. All right, I'm going to check out the chat over here too. It looks like we got Wendy Taylor joining us. Well, I'm glad you're really enjoying the event. Hopefully we'll be live streaming services from church sometime soon, and then again, as I talked about before, we'll have some in-person services. And I really appreciate that you're digging the messages in some of the songs. These really are moving to me, and that's the whole idea. Music moves us and gets us to understand what's needed in the world around us. This is a song like that, in my opinion. This is called The Day I Met Grace, and there before the grace of God go I call this my support group song, because we've all felt like this before. This is called The Day I Met Grace. I was a fool, I would bend any rule, never mindful of who it might hurt. She was a stranger who kept me from danger, regardless of what I deserved. She watched me climb up the tree of my life, leaving caution and comfort behind. So she was at hand when I stood on a branch that could not hold the weight of my pride. Now I know no reason at all that I should be standing here after that fall. It must have been grace brought me softly and safe to the ground. Oh, I know no reason at all, and I don't know that I ever will. But if I hadn't met grace, well, I'm sure I'd be falling still. Look back to the sins of my past, I believe that she followed my days. But life was a race, and I lacked the patience to wait or to meet her halfway. I wasted no time, I was running blind, and I thought I was chasing a dream. But when I followed a thrill that led me downhill, well, I was just picking up steam. Oh, I know no reason at all that I still survived after I hit that wall. Oh, it must have been grace who embraced me and turned me around. Oh, I know no reason at all, and I don't know that I ever will. But if I hadn't met grace, oh, I'm sure I'd be running still. I was a fool, my life was a waste, but everything changed on the day I met Grace. She turned me around, she showed me the way. You might say that I'm living proof. So if you're lost and you can't find your way, if you're looking for hope, I suggest you meet Grace. I know her well, she calls me by name, and I think you could be introduced. Oh, I know no reason at all that I should be standing here after that fall. It must have been grace brought me softly and safe to the ground. Oh, I know no reason at all that I should be standing here after that fall. It must have been grace who embraced me and turned me around. Oh, it must have been grace brought me softly and safe to the ground. Who embraced me and turned me around.
That's called The Day I Met Grace. I think it was inspired by either Greta Hippis or Dan Schwerin's sermons, you know, the reverends here. Because they really bring it. This one's called Open the Eyes of My Heart. And if you've got a mind for mission, this is a great song for you. Maybe we'll try to throw some harmonies in the second time through it.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I want to see you. Holy, holy, holy. We cry, holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. And I want to see you.
So hopefully we're still coming through very nicely out there for you folks. I haven't seen any concerns. Veronica is out there. I just want to say thank you to Veronica and Luann and Grace in the office and everyone who burns these DVDs and CDs of our video worship and podcasts and gets those out to people who can't, don't have the technology and are shut in and isolated otherwise. I'm sure that means a lot to them. I'm sure it means a lot to us. This next song, when people hear me play this is an original song. They think it's like a love gone wrong song, like someone who realized they need to go back to someone that they loved. And I guess it's that way if you think about it as a prodigal son song, because it's about losing touch with God and realizing you lost your way and coming back. So this is called Where I Want to Be Right Now.
I felt as right as rain when I was left out in the cold. Things were up in the air when I was so down the road. Well, I've been around the world, been through enough to know there's a place for me where I've never had need to doubt. But I can clearly see I'm not where I want to be right now. Well, I was lost in a trance, but I finally found my way out, and I fell under a spell, but I've risen above it somehow. I found a power within and the will not to be without. Place for me where I've never had need to doubt. Though I can clearly see I'm not where I want to be right now. Raise up the blinds, let the sun shine down, call in the light, cast all those shadows out. I'm taking a ride. Yes, and I'm homeward bound to a place I believe I've never had need to doubt. Back in your loving arms, that's where I want to be right now. Well, I'll be as right as rain when I've left behind the cold. I'm looking up in the air, traveling down a familiar road. I've been around the world, been through enough to know there's a place for me where I've never had need to doubt. Back in your loving arms, that's where I want to be right now. So raise up the blinds and let the sun shine down, call in the light and cast all the shadows out. I'm taking a ride. Yes, and I'm homeward bound to a place I believe that I've never had need for doubt. Back in your loving arms, that's where I want to be. Oh, loving arms, that's how I live and breathe. Your loving arms, that's where I want to be right now.
All right. Got a couple of songs left here before we're going to close it out for the evening. Glad that folks are still streaming us live. Hopefully people will come back and watch the replays as well. Diane, hopefully you're still out there. I saw you comment recently. This is a song that she urged me to play when I was playing out. It's one of the few gospel songs that I play when I'm playing in public. But this is called I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me.
Only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. Can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. Can only imagine. Can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. Oh, I can only imagine. Can only imagine when that day comes and I find myself standing in the sun. Can only imagine when all I will do is forever worship you. Can only imagine. Can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, oh, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Will all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. Oh, I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, oh, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? To my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Can only imagine. Oh, I can only imagine.
All right, we're at the 8:30 hour. I think we got time for a couple more tunes. If you can hang in there with us, come back and watch the replay. If you have to turn your lights off now, because I think it's the Earth Hour or something that's supposed to start here at 8:30. That we're supposed to turn all our lights off, but if you can delay for just a couple of songs. This is a song that I wrote called "Albert Says." First verse based on a quote by Albert Einstein about miracles, and the second is based on a quote in the book of Matthew. It talks about having two ways to live.
Albert says you've got two ways to live, two ways to look at the world. You could say that miracles just don't exist, or live in the wonder that everything is. As I drift on a lake with the sun going down, I reflect on the pines that protect and surround me. I'm held in the warmth and the shelter they give, and put faith in one of two ways to live, faith in one of two ways to live. People say there are two roads to choose, two ways to walk in the world. Or you can take the broad way, go with the show, or a narrower gate to the less traveled road. As I trip over roots and the rocks all around me, I link arms with travelers who won't let me down. And we know there's an easier way we could go, but we're never alone on the road that we chose. No, we're never alone on the road that we chose. There are two ways to live, two roads to choose. some days to win, you might have to lose the pain that you carry for love you can give. And put faith in one of two ways to live, faith in one of two ways to live. There are two roads to choose, two ways to live. Things that you do tend to find you again. So be kind to the traveler you meet as you go. And you won't be alone on the road that you chose. No, you won't be alone on the road that you chose. Albert says you've got two ways to live, two ways to look at the world.
All right. Thanks for hanging out or tuning in for the replay. So appreciated. Thanks for sharing your chats and letting me know you're out here. It's a lonely place here in the sanctuary, just me and my friend Tony. We're going to close it out with a favorite here, especially for those who used to attend the second service here, the more contemporary service. This is the old Amazing Grace, but with a twist, with a Chris Tomlin twist here. My chains are gone.
Sound save a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. That grace appear in the hour I first believed. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. Has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be as long as life endures. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine, but God who called me will be forever mine, will be forever mine. You are forever mine.
Thank you so much for sharing this first ever First United Methodist Church of Waukesha live stream. We just want to thank you again for all the support you've given us to build the technology that we're going to need to employ going forward as we share in-person and virtual services. I want to wish Happy Easter to everyone out there and hope you enjoyed this. And we'll share this link out to other folks so they can watch the replay. Take care. Have a good night. Have a great Easter.